Eagles baseball lives here. The following is a presentation of Palmetto State Media Group. Tonight's game is brought to you by Simply Southern Realty, Beth Brenham Law, Zeus and Bailey's Pet Spa, Burkett and Burkett CPAs, Creekside Restaurant, Lorix Auto Repair, So Everly Perfect Photography, WestMetroNews.com, Game Day Turf, Land Ridge Contracting Company, Krantz Cooling and Heating, Farm Bureau Insurance Agent Stacy Sizemore, and by the City of West Columbia. Now live from tonight's game is the voice of the Eagles, Steve Knight.
Mike Hagan sitting in for Steve Knight tonight. Good evening and welcome to Bruin Field here at South Florence High School for Game 2 of the best-of-3 playoff series between the South Florence Bruins and the visiting Airport Eagles. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Hagan alongside my broadcast partner, Ben Bars, and thanks for joining us here for Eagles baseball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network. The Eagles enter tonight's matchup with plenty of momentum and confidence after a 4-1 victory on Tuesday night in Game 1. Airport looking to close out the series and punch their ticket to their fourth state championship appearance and the first since 2018. If the numbers say anything, this team knows how to win, especially on the road. The Eagles boast a perfect 11-0 road record this season. They've been unstoppable here in the postseason with a 6-0 playoff record, outscoring their opponents by a dominant margin of 48-13. Led by discipline, grit, and relentless team effort, the Eagles are just one win away from continuing their incredible run. Ben, it's been a magical ride this postseason, and the Eagles look like, in honesty, a team of destiny.
Yes, you know, they come out with a flair. They've come out with a bang. You know, last year I think Airport had a great team, and They played great all year, and got toward it in the year, it fell off a little bit. And this team this year is just the opposite. They have picked it up when they needed to, which is at the playoffs, so that they can get to what every school wants to get to, the state championship.
Yes, sir. That's what you cross your calendar every year for. Well, tonight's On Deck pregame show is brought to you by our good friends over at Burkett and Burkett CPAs. And the Coach Brandwell Show is coming up right here in your home for Airport Eagle Baseball, the Palmetto State Sports Network. Are you craving authentic Mexican flavor that ignites your taste buds? Look no further than Monterey's Mexican Restaurant in KC. From Monterey's mouth-watering tacos bursting with fresh ingredients to their sizzling fajitas and zesty enchiladas, Monterey's in KC brings the vibrant taste of Mexico right to your table. Join us for a fiesta of flavors at Monterey's in KC. Monterey's is conveniently located in the Parkland Shopping Plaza in KC.
Hi, I'm Stacy Sizemore, your local South Carolina Farm Bureau insurance agent. As a longtime resident of this community, I've had the privilege of raising my family right here in Columbia. I understand what makes this place special, and I'm committed to helping you protect what's important to you. Whether it's your home, your car, or your loved ones, I'm here to make sure you have the right coverage, tailored to your needs. My office is conveniently located at 7501 Irmo Drive, and I'm always ready to sit down and talk about how I can help. I don't just want to meet your needs, but exceed your expectations. My number is 803-609-5431. Let's work together to keep you and your family protected with someone who truly understands the community we call home. That's 803-609-5431. I look forward to hearing from you.
Life doesn't always go as planned. When the unexpected happens, you need a legal team that's on your side. Burnside Law Firm in West Columbia specializes in car accident injuries, workers' compensation, Social Security disability claims, and probate law. At Burnside Law Firm, we understand that every case is unique. That's why our approach is client-centered and results-driven. Whether you've been injured on the job or facing the complexities of estate administration or need help with an auto injury claim, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you through it all. Best of all, your first consultation is absolutely free. Call us today at 803-619-5430 to speak with one of our dedicated professionals or visit burnsidelawyer.com to learn more. Burnside Law Firm. No problem too big, no problem too small. We are problem solvers.
Airport Electrical Services, owned and operated by Lee Williams, offers a wide range of services. from electrical repairs, lighting installations, electrical upgrades, and more. At Airport Electrical Services, our main goal is to please our customers. At Airport Electrical Services, we understand the importance of keeping your home powered safely and efficiently. That's why we offer top-notch electrical services you can rely on. We're not just electricians, we're problem solvers. No matter the issue, we'll find a solution. Call Airport Electrical Services today at 803-518-2876. That's 803-518-2876. Or visit our Facebook page at Airport Electrical Services, LLC.
The On Deck pregame show, presented by Burkett, and Burkett CPAs, continues on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
If you're looking for an auto repair shop that you can trust, you found us. Here at Lorix Auto Repair, we know how important it is to find a car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is our top priority each and every day. You will feel the difference that exceptional customer care makes when you work with Lorix Auto Repair. We know our team sets us apart, saving you time and money, not to mention worry. Be sure to stop in and see us weekdays from 8 to 5:30 at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington, or visit us online at lorixauto.com.
If you want personalized service from an attorney who cares about you, call the law offices of Beth Brenham. When you're facing some of life's toughest challenges, you want an attorney that will be by your side. Combining compassion and experience, we offer comprehensive services for your legal needs. Call Beth Brenham Law today at 803-227-3552 or visit her website at bethbrenhamlaw.com. That's bethbrenhamlaw.com. Get on the path to results today. Beth Brenham Law.
Looking for homemade goodness that hits the spot? Come on down to Breads and Such, home of your midnight baker. Located at 1220 C Avenue in West Columbia, we're your go-to for mouth-watering homemade meals, scrumptious desserts, and that perfect cup of Liberty Beans coffee. Each of our desserts is made with love and the finest of ingredients. We've always got something fresh to satisfy your sweet tooth. Our variety of pound cakes are baked fresh and perfect for any occasion. Need catering? We've got you covered. Let us bring the homemade goodness to your next event. We also offer on-site catering, perfect for any special event. And don't forget our custom gift baskets, an ideal treat for someone special. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're here to serve you the best. Visit us at breadsandsuch.com for more info. Breads and Such, where we just ain't loafing around.
The Coach Bradwell Show is brought to you by Lorix Auto Repair. Now with Coach Bradwell, here's Steve Knight.
Welcome to the Coach Casey Bradwell Show. I am hosting tonight. I'm Jason Rucker. We're here tonight for the Airport Eagles. They're back home for Game 1 of the Lower State Championship Series, and they'll be facing off against the South Florence Bruins. Coach, what's up, man?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
Hey, congratulations. Big wins last week versus Gilbert. You guys went 1-1 in the regular season, two really good ball games, but you really put it on them. The Bats came alive. So, your team wasted no time getting started on offense on both of those games. Tell us a little bit about those games and what you're looking forward to.
We came out and swung it. As you said, we did some good things at the plate, had some good approaches, and, just kind of did some things that we wanted to. Got bunts down, took pitches, walked, had some big hits in some key situations, ran the base as well, and you looked up and it was, out of hand, and then they were in a rough spot, with the rain and everything else. They didn't have as many arms as they normally do, and we kind of took advantage of that and obviously put them away. So it was a good week for sure.
Absolutely. I know from talking to you often about it, you want your kids to be aggressive at the plate, and that was pretty evident in those two games. I mean, they didn't come to bat looking to see pitches. They came to bat looking to hit strikes.
Yeah, we try to attack balls in the zone. That's, we've been preaching that. Me and you've talked about that a lot. Well, I still think we take too many fastballs, but, we did a pretty good job those two nights of getting balls in the zone and, knowing what we're seeing is the biggest thing, and knowing what's in the strike zone, what's not, and how they were going to try to attack us. And, once we got the pitches we wanted early, we did some damage with them and Yeah, so it was good.
I tell you, Hunter, he saw first pitch strike and set the tone there Friday night in game 2 with a big bomb. So, Coach, your team has been swinging the bats well throughout the postseason. 5 games in, offense is really clicking. What do you think's been the key?
I just think, again, just our approach, knowing what we're trying to do, not trying to do things we're not capable of. Swinging at strikes, taking, we're striking out about 4 or 5 times a game instead of 8 or 9, putting balls in play. And, when you put balls in play and you can make kids make plays, and it always makes your offense look better, But I think a lot of it's got to do with just, just the way that what we're thinking about. To be honest, it's not really anything swing change wise or anything like that. Now we've done a few things different in practice the last 3 or 4 weeks, but mainly it's just our approach. How many balls are we hitting in the 4-hole now instead of everything's pull hook? Now we still hit our pull hook ball, a few of them, but there's more balls landing, and those guys are really driving baseballs to right field and right center. Justin had a big double straightaway center, and you're starting to see some balls fly that way. And when you start seeing that, it started a couple weeks ago. We were getting jammed, and I was like, that's good. Like, at least we're trying to see it longer. And that helps us with the breaking ball. When you're pull and you get breaking ball, you're out. And, right now we're hitting balls the other way with fastballs. And then when we get hanging breaking balls, we're able to do some damage with them, and that's helped.
Butt saw one of those curveballs the other night and destroyed it, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's actually really good to see, because that was the pitch that was giving him trouble early in the season. Switching over to the defensive side of the ball, you're not very, very deep with your pitching rotation, but I'm going to tell you the Epps, Cash, and Hunter, man, those guys come in, they throw strikes. Gillette's been there, and he's just done a really good job coming in tough situations and throwing strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talked earlier today a little bit, and you're not going to have those guys go out there and strike 8, 9, 10 guys out, but if you can throw first pitch strikes, it opens up what you can throw, and let them hit the ball. Yep. You've got a good defensive group behind them. So talk a bit about that, and let us know what you're expecting tonight.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Stacy Sizemore, your local South Carolina Farm Bureau insurance agent. As a longtime resident of this community, I've had the privilege of raising my family right here in Columbia. I understand what makes this place special, and I'm committed to helping you protect what's important to you. Whether it's your home, your car, or your loved ones, I'm here to make sure you have the right coverage, tailored to your needs. My office is conveniently located at 7501 Irmo Drive, and I'm always ready to sit down and talk about how I can help. I don't just want to meet your needs, but exceed your expectations. My number is 803-609-5431. Let's work together to keep you and your family protected.
The Coach Bradwell Show is brought to you by Lorix Auto Repair. Now with Coach Bradwell, here's Steve Knight.
Hey, this is Kurt, owner of Creekside Restaurant located in Old Mill in Lexington. I wanted to say thanks to everyone that's had a role in our continued success. We are open 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, serving a full breakfast and lunch menu daily. We also offer DoorDash and Uber Eats delivery services. Remember, breakfast, lunch, or brunch, the choice is yours.
Welcome to our own deck pregame show. We're joined by Airport baseball coach Casey Bradwell as the Eagles are on the road at South Florence tonight with a chance to punch their ticket to the state championship series going on next week. Good evening, Coach. What impressed you most about your team's performance Tuesday in that 4-1 win over South Florence?
I think we just didn't let the bad things that happened, throughout the game really affect our mental capacity is the biggest thing for me. We all had some mistakes, myself included, and they just kept playing. And, we made 3 errors, but we got 3 ground balls after that and got 3 double plays. And it's just kind of, that's what we preach. Just got to live pitch to pitch and move on and be able to handle the adversity, and we did a good job of it.
Coach, how important was that early momentum in the second and third inning?
Yeah, it was good. It's good. Anytime we get out ahead, it makes things hard because we're not going to give up a whole lot of runs usually, and if we can kind of get some separation, it kind of puts a lot of pressure on people to have really good at-bats quicker than it normally does, and that's good for us for sure.
Coach, what were your takeaways from the situational baseball you guys played the other night? The sac fly, the wild pitch, the bunts that were able to be laid down?
Yeah, it was good. It was good till I kind of got in the way, but it was it was good. That's who we are, and we're going to have to take advantage of every chance we get to put a bunt down and make some people make a play, and you know how that is. But I thought it was fine. It was good.
Coach Justin Seitler, good night Tuesday, 2 for 3. How important has his consistency been?
That kid is he's been really good for us all year. You know, I call him, I say he's very productive. There's not a lot of stats that stand out. He hadn't hit 10 homers, he hadn't hit 15 doubles or nothing crazy, but every time you look out there and he's putting the ball in play, getting another RBI, or he does a good job with our staff behind the dish, and he's cool, calm, collected. And, he's an older guy. He works his butt off. He's always has, and he's done a really good job for us, and I'm really proud of him.
Coach Cash Epps, very effective on the mound. What did you see out of him in his performance that made it so hard for South Florence to get to him?
Same thing as everybody else. It's that ball sinks and cuts, and he don't know which one it's going to do, and he throws it as hard as he can, and but he throws a ton of strikes, and and there's not a big, he doesn't get phased by the moment, and he just gets up there, pitches, and whatever happens. When you go out there and he's like, yeah, he's fine. Most of the time I go out there and talk to him, just give him a little breather if we get in a situation. But he's fine, and he's mature enough that he just gets the ball back and he throws it again, and he thinks he's going to get a ground ball. So
something that really stood out to me looking over my notes. Your team this year in true road games, 11-0. You've been perfect so far, and that's 2 wins at Gilbert, number 1 team at the time when you beat them. What is it about this baseball team that they just embrace those road trips?
I don't think it's anything different. I think we try to take every day the same, and they're not scared. These guys, they don't get up or down depending on who we're playing or whatever. They really focus on what we're trying to do, so it really doesn't matter where we're playing or whatever. We're just trying to play baseball the way we were trying to play it, and I think now they do get focused a little more on the road, and we've done it a little bit different this year. We kind of get here, get off the bus, stretch, throw, play. There's not a whole lot of downtime, so maybe that's got something to do with it. But they just like playing. They like being around each other. They enjoy the game. So we'll play wherever, whenever, and they'll be locked in, ready to go.
Off to a 6-0 start in the playoffs. You had those first 2 games against Gray Collegiate, May River, had to battle back late, but after that, you've pretty much dominated since then, outscoring your opponents 48-13. What's been the key to sustaining that kind of dominance, Coach?
Throwing balls over the plate and keeping, their big innings down to a minimum, and us putting pressure on guys. And, when you make 14, 18-year-olds make a lot of plays, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. And,
but it's a fact.
You're going to have a chance to score. And, sometimes we get overly aggressive, but we're going to keep trying to push the issue. And when that happens, and we swung it better. Honestly, it takes kind of a lot of the coaching out of it when you stand up there and stay out of their way and let them hit. That's a good feeling sometimes too. You don't have to manufacture runs. You just go watch them hit doubles.
That's it.
But it's been a good stretch, and hopefully it continues tonight, and we can keep putting some good ABs together. And that's the big thing, is we're not swinging at bad pitches.
No.
I still think we take too many pitches, but we're not swinging at bad pitches to get ourselves out and early in the counts like we were during some of the year. So that's been better for sure.
Coach, you talked about it earlier, the 3 double plays, and I think that we've had 3 games in the playoffs with 3 double plays. You've got 30 on the season. Your infield is just smooth with those.
Yeah, they look forward to them, man. We work really hard on it in practice, and we all off season we really take pride in. Coach Kirkland and Coach Lane Turner do a really good job with our infielders, and they work really hard at all their infield work and preparing for that. But those guys love, we do double play infields and things like that during practice. They love that stuff. They love turning it. Like I said before, we be in the indoor hitting, and you look over there and they're over there running, flip plays and stuff. So it's paid off, man. We have 3 pitchers that really get ground balls, and so there's a lot of opportunities, and everybody knows, hey, just because the guy's on first doesn't mean the inning's over. Like, hey, we're one pitcher from being out of it. So, but we do a pretty good job with them.
Coach, 1-0 up in the series. All the pressure on South Florence. You win tonight. You punch your ticket. Airport and make its 5th trip to the state championship series. What was your message to the team tonight?
Hey, we're just trying to go out there and play our game. It's nothing different. It's the same pregame speech. It's the same thing. We worry about ourselves. Nothing's changing. Just because the time of the year is different doesn't matter. It's the same concept as the first game of the year. It doesn't matter. And our guys are pretty cool, calm, collected characters. So they obviously they know, they see it.
Sure.
They're just going out there trying to win a baseball game. That's all it's about.
Should be a lot of fun, Coach. Appreciate your time. Thanks so much. Good luck to you tonight.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Stick around as our own day pregame show continues right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Airport Electrical Services, owned and operated by Lee Williams, offers a wide range of services, from electrical repairs, lighting installations, electrical upgrades, and more. At Airport Electrical Services, our main goal is to please our customers. At Airport Electrical Services, we understand the importance of keeping your home powered safely and efficiently. That's why we offer top-notch electrical services you can rely on. We're not just electricians, we're problem solvers. No matter the issue, we'll find a solution. Call Airport Electrical Services today at 803-518-2876. That's 803-518-2876. Or visit our Facebook page at Airport Electrical Services, LLC.
The starting lineups are brought to you by Beth Brenham Law.
And welcome back to beautiful Bruin Field, Ben. First season for South Florence in this new stadium, and I tell you what, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. I mean, got turf around the box there, and a little bit of dirt behind the bag, but I mean the colors just really blend in really well with just light blue here, and I mean the facilities is just beyond.
Identical to UCLA colors.
Yeah,
It just works.
Yeah, but they're in this next level here. This is a beautiful place.
Well, right now we'll take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start with our home team tonight, South Florence. They come into this game with a number 12 seed. Leading off for them and out in left field tonight is Kaylin McGee. Batting second over at shortstop, Gabe McLaughlin. And behind the dish tonight, batting third is Braden Robinson. And cleanup tonight is the center fielder, Ben Tyner. Batting fifth to DH, Cohen Springs. He's hitting for the pitcher, Landon Hill, on the bump tonight. Batting in the sixth hole tonight is right fielder Jordan Johnson. Batting seventh tonight over the hot corner, Sheldon Anderson. Batting number 8 spot on the first base is B.J. McLaughlin. And rounding it out at number 9, the second baseman, Chance Calder. They're led by their head coach, Kenny Gray. And now with a look at the Airport Eagles, here's Ben.
Your starting lineup for your Airport Eagles tonight starts out with Mr. Hunter Epps on the mound wearing the number 7 jersey. Bryce Gillette batting second, playing shortstop wearing the number 12. Landon Jeffcoat playing first base wearing the number 6. Cleanup, Braden Gross. He is the DH wearing the number 13, and he is DHing for Sundiata Anderson playing third base wearing the number 8 jersey. Batting fifth behind the plate, Mr. Justin Seitler wearing the number 16. Second base is Braden Dunlap wearing the number 1 jersey. Playing center field, Isaiah Clemens wearing the number 5 jersey. Batting eighth is Daniel Butts playing right field wearing the number 22, and rounding it all out, Mr. Aiden McCauley playing left field wearing the number 4 jersey. Sitting in as a subs tonight is Mr. Ethan Goebel, Charlie Jackson, Harrison Schofner, Cash Epps, Cade Hatfield, Matthew Perry, Sean Feliciano, Rodrigo Rizzo, Caleb Eubanks, and Coop Chavis.
And that's our starting lineups presented by Beth Branham Law. Back with Ben's keys to the game. Just a couple of minutes. Eagle Baseball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
If you want personalized service from an attorney who cares about you, call the law offices of Beth Brenham. When you're facing some of life's toughest challenges, you want an attorney that will be by your side. Combining compassion and experience, we offer comprehensive services for your legal needs. Call Beth Brenham Law today at 803-227-3552 or visit her website at bethbrenhamlaw.com. That's bethbrenhamlaw.com. Get on the path to results today. Beth Brenham Law.
This is Terry Ward of WestMetroNews.com. West Metro News brings you the most impactful and interesting stories from West Columbia, Casey, Springdale, Pine Ridge, South Congaree, and Lexington. The students of Airport and Brooklyn-Cayce High Schools are also a key part of the West Metro News coverage. Our focus is to publicize your child's accomplishments. West Metro News includes middle schools and elementary schools in its coverage too. So log on to westmetronews.com and get news about the people you care most about.
Are you craving authentic Mexican flavor that ignites your taste buds? Look no further than Monterey's Mexican Restaurant in KC. From Monterey's mouth-watering tacos bursting with fresh ingredients to their sizzling fajitas and zesty enchiladas, Monterey's in Casey brings the vibrant taste of Mexico right to your table. Join us for Fiesta of Flavors at Monterey's in Casey. Monterey's is conveniently located in the Parkland Shopping Plaza in Casey. Game Day Turf is a proud sponsor of Airport High School baseball. Like their name implies, Game Day Turf takes pride in developing high-quality game day-ready turf. Keeping that turf in top condition long-term requires timely care and appropriate maintenance. Game Day Turf can customize a maintenance program to fit your field, providing complete facility management or working in conjunction with your existing staff. With over 20 years of experience in athletic field services, Game Day Turf is a full-service provider for your sports fields. Visit their website at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf, a proud sponsor of Airport High School baseball.
If you're looking for an auto repair shop that you can trust, you found us. Here at Lorix Auto Repair, we know how important it is to find a car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is our top priority each and every day. You will feel the difference that exceptional customer care makes when you work with Lorix Auto Repair. We know our team sets us apart, saving you time and money, not to mention worry. Be sure to stop in and see us weekdays from 8 to 5:30 at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington, or visit us online at lorixauto.com.
Our keys to the game are brought to you by Len Rich Contracting. Now, with today's keys to the game, here's Ben Bars.
Tonight, Airport's emotions are flying high off a big win earlier this week against South Florence. The two past games, Airport has had a stellar pitching that held off Gilbert and the first game of the South Florence team. Tonight, we have to keep up the production in the batter's box and keep moving base runners around the diamond. Airport has to minimize leaving base runners stranded and get them across the plate. Tonight, great pitching, key hits, and error-free defense will be the key to the game. South Florence is not going to go down without a fight. A loss tonight will end their season. They're going to come out swinging. Airport needs to be ready to match the intensity and energy from the first pitch. If Airport can keep their composure and execute their game plan, they will be in a good position to come out on top. However, South Florence will be hungry for a win, so Airport needs to be prepared for a tough battle.
That's our keys to the game. Great job, Ben. We'll keep an eye on all those. National anthem coming up just a minute. You're listening to Eagles baseball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Len Rich Contracting is a family-run business specializing in commercial and residential construction. The Key family has been involved in the construction business in South Carolina since the 1940s. Len Rich Contracting is committed to providing quality construction in an organized and timely manner. With this commitment, you can be assured that one of our owners will be on site daily to monitor progress, quality, and any issues that may arise. To find out more, visit us at lenrichcontracting.com. Len Rich Contracting, building a better tomorrow today.
If you're looking for an auto repair shop that you can trust, you found us. Here at Lorix Auto Repair, we know how important it is to find a car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is our top priority each and every day. You will feel the difference that exceptional customer care makes when you work with Lorix Auto Repair. We know our team sets us apart, saving you time and money, not to mention worry. Be sure to stop in and see us weekdays from 8 to 5:30 at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington, or visit us online at lorixauto.com.
Get ready, South Carolina. Twitty's Mud Bog in Ulmer is back with the 2025 season. It all kicks off June the 14th with the Mud Bog season opener. Gates open at 9, classes start at noon. Then don't miss the 14th annual Ronald McDonald event coming up September the 19th and 20th, featuring sled pulls Friday night at 7. And it all goes out with a bang November the 21st and 22nd with Trucks Gone Wild. Classes A and B start Friday at 7, other classes Saturday at noon. Twitty's Mud Bog, 4396 Buford's Bridge Highway in Ulmer, South Carolina. Call 803-259-9252 for more information. That's 803-259-9252. Twitty's Mud Bog, where the mud flies and the fun never stops.
This is Terry Ward of WestMetroNews.com. West Metro News brings you the most impactful and interesting stories from West Columbia, Casey, Springdale, Pine Ridge, South Congaree, and Lexington. The students of Airport and Brooklyn-Casey High Schools are also a key part of the West Metro News coverage. Our focus is to publicize your child's accomplishments. West Metro News includes middle schools and elementary schools in its coverage too. So log on to westmetronews.com and get news about the people you care most about.
Life doesn't always go as planned. When the unexpected happens, you need a legal team that's on your side. Burnside Law Firm in West Columbia specializes in car accident injuries, workers' compensation, Social Security disability claims, and probate law. At Burnside Law Firm, we understand that every case is unique. That's why our approach is client-centered and results-driven. Whether you've been injured on the job, are facing the complexities of estate administration, or need help with an auto injury claim, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you through it all. Best of all, your first consultation is absolutely free. Call us today at 803-619-5430 to speak with one of our dedicated professionals, or visit burnsidelawyer.com to learn more. Burnside Law Firm. No problem too big, no problem too small. We are problem solvers. Game Day Turf is a proud sponsor of Airport High School baseball. Like their name implies, Game Day Turf takes pride in developing high-quality game day-ready turf. Keeping that turf in top condition long-term requires timely care and appropriate maintenance. Game Day Turf can customize a maintenance program to fit your field, providing complete facility management or working in conjunction with your existing staff. With over 20 years of experience in athletic field services, Game Day Turf is a full-service provider for your sports fields. Visit their website at GameDayTurf.net. That's GameDayTurf.net. Game Day Turf, a proud sponsor of Airport High School baseball.
If you want personalized service from an attorney who cares about you, call the law offices of Beth Brenham. When you're facing some of life's toughest challenges, you want an attorney that will be by your side. Combining compassion and experience, we offer comprehensive services for your legal needs. Call Beth Brenham Law today at 803-227-3552 or visit her website at bethbrenhamlaw.com. That's Beth Brenham Law.
If you're looking for an auto repair shop that you can trust, you found us. Here at Lorix Auto Repair, we know how important it is to find a car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is our top priority each and every day. You will feel the difference that exceptional customer care makes when you work with Lorix Auto Repair. We know our team sets us apart, saving you time and money, not to mention worry. Be sure to stop in and see us weekdays from 8 to 5:30 at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington, or visit us online at lorixauto.com.
Think it's time for a change. You may get disgusted.
And welcome back to Bruin Field here on a sun-splashed May afternoon. Game 2 of the Lower State Championship Series with a win tonight. Airport can punch the ticket and make their 5th state playoff championship game appearance. They had 2 back in the 80s, Ben, I think 82 and 84. Of course, the one in 2013 under Coach Perry, and also 2018.
Yeah, this is long come due. I mean, they've had a lot of good players come out of Airport, and they've been flirting with this for the past few years. But it's glad to see them here to put themselves in a position to play for the state championship.
Landon Hill on the bump tonight for South Florence. We'll give you his numbers in a minute. Leading things on for the Eagles, Hunter Epps batting .292 in the year, 0 for 3 on Tuesday night, and struck out once. Hill's second most innings pitched for the staff with 39. This is his 14th appearance, record of 7-1. Rocks fires, ball splashed out to right field for a base hit to get things started here for the Eagles.
Tell you what, first pitch, first hit, sprayed it in there like that. That's a great way to start a game.
It wasn't a home run like the other night, but hey, we'll take it.
I was fixing to say it wasn't a home run, but we'll take that hit. I mean, that was a nice hit.
Absolutely. Again, simple scoreboard tonight. We'll have the innings and the score. Not able to keep up with the balls and strikes or the outs. Just me and Big Ben here tonight. Toss back over. And again, looking at Calder's numbers, 36 strikeouts on the year, just walked 19 hitters, an ERA of sub 1.79, Ben.
Well, I'm telling you, these.
Pitch on the way and just misses with that one. Gillette up for the Eagles, 0 for 1 the other night. Walt got hit by a pitch, stole the base, scored a run, did a little bit of everything. Got on base, and that's all you can ask, Ben.
Yep. Oh, Hunter, a little throwback to first base, and it bounced out of the first baseman's glove, and Mr. Epps was over there looking to see how far it got to see whether he was going to be able to take second or not.
And that's one pitcher you won't get a courtesy runner for.
No, you're exactly right. He is something on the base path.
Hill Dills ain't going to miss high and a little bit outside as well.
I love to see him get on second base and start playing with the pitcher. Oh,
so it's a show unto itself.
Yes, sir.
2-0 count, run on first, nobody out. Top of the first inning, Mike Haggett's Ben Barr, championship baseball. Looks in, wheels, deals. Swing and miss on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty day, wind's blowing pretty strong right now out towards left field.
Yeah, we was talking about that at the beginning of the game, and they were talking, if that ball goes to center field, it could very well end up being a foul pole.
Lefty, Dills, gonna miss with that one. Count is going to 3-1. Airport trying to get their first 2 batters aboard. And what a run in these playoffs, 6-0, outscoring opponents 48-11. Getting hot at the right time. Cuts and misses on that one. Count is run full, 3-2. Good battle back by Hill.
Tell you, Mr. Landon Jeffcoat standing over here in front of us on deck waiting for his turn, and you know they're anticipating this, so he's anticipating his at-bat.
Gillette batting 400. Gonna hook that out in foul territory over the first baseman's head. Count will stay at 3-2, still nobody out, top of the first inning. I think a lot of success for Airport, especially in these last 4 games, if they scored early and often, Ben.
Yes, that has been the key to them.
They squeaked those first 2 games out against Gray and May River. Since then, they have not looked back, and he walks him on 7 pitches, and 2 men aboard here for the Eagles. Top of the first, and that'll leave it up to Landon Jeffcoat. Jeffcoat on the year batting .307, 0 for 2 the other night, scored a run, walked, and stole a base.
A lot of bat speed coming off of his bat.
Hill struggling in the early part of this inning.
And this is going to be interesting to see what Coach Bradwell does, whether he's going to lay one down and move people around or whether he's letting him hit away.
Airport 11-0 on the road this season. That's including 2 wins against a great Gilbert team that's been ranked #1 most of the season.
Let me tell you, that they were up for that. And, that's like we talked about earlier. They come on strong. The closer to the end of the year, the stronger they played.
Absolutely right. Jeffcoat awaits the pitch. Hill looks over his shoulder, checks back. Rocks fires, going to show bunt on that one, fouls it back. Eagles wearing their royal blue jerseys today with the blue caps, pinstripe, probably my favorite uniform combination.
I remember I still like them blue and blue stripes.
Those look good too.
Those are pretty.
And for the Bruins, they're wearing that Bruin blue today, pants and jersey, gold numbers and Bruins across the chest.
Hunter Epps out there dancing.
Connects with that. Out in right center field, gonna get down. They'll wave him home. Epps scores, rounding third. Gillette digging toward home plate. He'll score with ease and a sliding triple. What a crushing blow here in the first inning. Landon Jeffcoat with a 2-run triple, Ben.
I'm telling you, that couldn't have come he couldn't have put that in a better place. I mean, it was right in between the center fielder and the right fielder and just carried.
Absolutely did. Eagles with the early lead, 2-0 and red hot. Eagles looking to close this series out tonight and get plenty of rest before Tuesday's game. We'll await the winner between Seneca and Daniel. Seneca right now leading that series 1-0. We'll tell you in a minute why we kind of need to pull for Daniel. We'd get home field advantage throughout the playoffs through the championship series if that does happen. Hill toes the line. Breaking ball doesn't quite break.
No, he called it a strike. He had
Did he really?
delay. Yeah, he had a delay reaction, but he called it a strike.
No ball, 1 strike. 4 umpires out there tonight. I love championship baseball.
Oh, love it.
Hill looks in. Off speed, gonna miss with that. Wanted to make sure before I called it. 1-1 count. Runner on third, nobody out. Eagles lead this one 2-0.
He has a little bit of a delayed reaction, a little bit, I guess.
Pitch on the way. Clubs that out to left field. Hook and foul by maybe about 6 feet, Ben. He got a hold of it, though.
Yeah, and that's what we was talking about the win. You know, I was actually talking to him before the game about that. So, man, you hit it in left center, it's going to carry it to the flagpole.
I think any normal day that would have dropped out in left field for a base hit. Wynn definitely caught that one. Gross batting .293 on the year, 1 for 2 the other night with an RBI and a run scored. Also stole a base. Hill peers down to Robinson. Robinson will flash the fingers. 1-2 offering. Over to shortstop. McLaughlin backhands it over to first, stretching out is McLaughlin. BJ over at first base, but does plate the run. And good job. Jeff Code will touch home a 3-0 Eagle lead.
Tell you what, this is definitely the way to start out the inning.
Tell you what, you almost, when you get off to a 3-0 lead, kind of feel like you're playing with a little bit of house money right now.
Right, and it puts so much pressure on the other team to score runs, just to get out there and score runs. Sometimes they put more pressure on themselves.
Because it's win or go home tonight for South Florence. Rocks the fastball, foul back.
I mean, in Airport as a team, the pressure is not on them tonight. The pressure is on South Florence because they have to win to stay alive.
3 spot on the board here in the first for the Airport Eagles, leading South Florence. Game 2. Win tonight, and Airport will play in the state championship series starting Tuesday. Hill peers over the mitt. No balls and a strike. Going to get a timeout.
I think Mr. Seitler felt like he was taking a little bit too long to decide what pitch he was going to throw.
Seitler fouls that back in the hole, 0-2. 1 out, nobody aboard. Bases empty. Eagles lead this one early, 3-0, top of the first inning.
1 out. Need a couple more runners on base. Put a couple more across.
Connects with that. Going to send it out to right field. Will it drop down? Nope. Coming in, and did he drop it?
It went in his glove, come out, and bounce back up into the glove.
That's what it was. So we'll rule that an error. E9.
Yeah. We got a courtesy runner on first base also. Charlie Jackson is taking is being a courtesy runner for Mr. Seitler.
And as a courtesy runner this year, 18 runs scored this year by Charlie Jackson. Man, you got to love it when you get those role players that just do it so well.
Hey, him and Cooper Chavis both have done a phenomenal job on the base path for Airport this year in that capacity as a courtesy runner.
Braden Dunlap up to the plate. Batting .301, 1 for 2 the other night with an RBI. Hits it over to first base. Jogging over, tagging the bag. Does the job, moves Jackson over to second with 2 outs. So runner in scoring position. Love to add that 4th run here this inning, Ben.
Hey, it'd be nice to put this kind of numbers up every inning.
Yeah, you're right. 3-0. Eagles lead this one. Top of the first inning. He'll struggle a little bit this inning.
Number 5, Isaiah
Clemens. All kind of speed. Could try to leg out a bunt right here. What do you think, Ben?
I was just thinking the same thing. We got speed. And if he puts it in the right place right now, they're not going to throw him out.
He poked one past the pitcher towards second base the other night. It was a thing of beauty. Misses high with that one.
And there was no one there because everybody was playing. It was covering. Everybody was covering everywhere else, and there was nobody there. It was completely wide open where the ball went to.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Charlie Jackson over on second base. Is high with that one. Clemens trying to get aboard here. 2-0 count. Daniel Butts on deck. Would love to have him come to the plate with some runners on.
Oh, yes. I'm sure he's sitting there chomping at the bit.
Clemens batting from the right side, facing the lefty. Jackson over at second, trying to build up a lead over there. Hits that one high.
Yep.
Only 19 walks issued by Hill this season. He hasn't really had a control issue. Now, as a staff overall, they have walked 124 in the season.
I could see Charlie being hard to pitch to sometime, though.
Fakes the bunt, pulls back, and draws the walk. So Isaiah Clemens at first, Charlie Jackson at second. Now to bring up big number 22, Daniel Butts.
I'm interested to see how they're going to pitch him because I know they picked the way they pitched him the other night. They pitched him outside.
Yep.
Everything was outside. Let's see if they do the same thing tonight.
0 for 3 on Tuesday night with 2 strikeouts. He has got some power, though.
Oh.
We've seen him crank it out.
Oh, yeah, he's got the power. There's no doubt.
Number 22, Daniel Butts.
Let's see where he steps up in the plate, too. I know the other night he was like, same thing. He's crowding the plate because he knows they're going to pitch him outside.
Looks in, Hill checks the runner at second to the plate, and curving foul over the third base side. That was telling off in the beginning, so that really wasn't much wind, but tell you what, he got a hold of it.
But look at it, that flag. It is blowing straight.
It is. It's stiff.
It is straight out. I mean, it's left, blowing left, but it is fully extended.
No balls, a strike, 2 outs. First and second here for the Eagles. Hill to the plate, off speed, trying to catch that outside corner, and he does. Quickly up on Butts, 0-2. Butts the number 8 hitter in the lineup.
I anticipate not fastball, something with a little bit of movement on the outside, breaking outside.
Single and a triple this inning. 3 runs plated for the Eagles. And a double steal. Jackson will take third, and Clemens over to second. So base hit right here. 2 more runs, Ben.
Yeah, they got such a jump, they didn't even attempt to throw down.
No, really nothing Robinson could do right there.
Wasn't they a heck of a – and watch Isaiah over here on second base. Him and Epps, I love to see him on second base.
Hill checks back. 1-2 count on Butts. Oh, just going to miss on that one. Evens up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Love those crooked numbers. 3-0 Eagles lead this one.
Look at the scoreboard. Number 22, ball 2, strike 2,
oh, wow.
2 outs.
You don't see that often, do you?
No.
Hill looks back. Wheels Dill's going to skip that one in the dirt, and all of a sudden, after an 0-2 start, Butts has worked the count full 3-2.
Battle, kid, battle!
Also fouled one off earlier. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Second, third for the Eagles, 2 outs for Butts. Payoff pitch, connects with that. Out to left field, going to hold up there, and camping out under it is McGee for out number 3. Eagles with 2 hits, 3 runs. They do strand 2. We'll head to the bottom of the first inning. 3-0 Eagles. Back with more in a moment. Eagle Baseball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Airport Electrical Services, owned and operated by Lee Williams, offers a wide range of services, from electrical repairs, lighting installations, electrical upgrades, and more. At Airport Electrical Services, our main goal is to please our customers. At Airport Electrical Services, we understand the importance of keeping your home powered safely and efficiently. That's why we offer top-notch electrical services you can rely on. We're not just electricians, we're problem solvers. No matter the issue, we'll find a solution. Call Airport Electrical Services today at 803-518-2876. That's 803-518-2876. Or visit our Facebook page at Airport Electrical Services, LLC.
And welcome back to Bruin Field. Mike Higgins alongside Ben Barnes. Good guys, 3 Bruins, nothing right now as we enter the bottom of the first inning. Couldn't ask for a better start for the Eagles, Ben.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Hunter Epps started it out with that shot into left field, and it just continued to trickle down. And that last pitch right there, but if he hadn't have got so much up underneath, I mean, he was on the guy that was on the warning track, but that thing was 50 foot high. I mean, it was
And I felt like McGee camped out for about 2 minutes waiting for that ball to come down.
If it had just been a little bit more level, it would have been in the woods.
Well, you always got a shot with big number 7 on the mound. Hunter Epps, the ace of the staff, senior, 73 2/3 innings. This is his 17th appearance. He started 12 games, overall record of 8-3. Also picked up 3 saves on the year, giving up 54 hits, 24 runs, just 14 of those earned. And these are the numbers I like right here, Ben. 69 strikeouts, just 14 walks, ERA of 1.33, and his walks and hits per innings pitched, .923. Those are some sterling numbers.
Yeah, I tell you, that rotation, Epps, and Gillette has got the job done for them all year long. You know, Mr. Johnson for South Florence ended up throwing 28 pitches, 16 for strike, faced 8 batters. That's a lot of pitches.
Yeah, it is. Kalen McGee will lead things off for them, the left fielder who made the last out of the inning. Epps, a quick worker. Kick, the pitch. Pounds the strike zone with that one. Off to an 0-1 start.
Well, you know, like we've talked about so much all year long, he's got an unusual delivery.
Second stage strike, and on first pitch strike, 73.06%. That's just outrageous.
I'm telling you.
0-2 trying to get his first strikeout. Going to miss a little low with that one.
Yeah, that one, same pitch, just a little bit lower.
Lock in, babe, lock in.
Looks in, gets the sign from Seidler. Hard hit ball. Dunlap ranges over. Boots it around, and they'll reach on an error for the first batter.
That's okay. I'm being optimistic here. We'll just turn 2.
That's one thing Coach Bradwell talked about his pregame show. I mean, we had 3 errors the other night, but each one of them ended in a double play.
Yeah. I had the opportunity. I was standing outside watching as y'all were making the call and standing over there on the first base line. I mean, it was just bam, bam, bam. I mean, they've done it all year long.
30 double plays on the year for the Airport Eagles. A lot of teams right around 12 to 15 on the year. They've doubled most teams.
Well, you know, like we've talked about all year long, this is a good group of kids. They've been playing together for a lot of years, and they have gelled. They have come together as a team.
0-1 count. Tries to bunt that fisted foul.
I think that was a defensive one because it come off the inside of the
bunt.
Yeah,
you're right.
That was a defensive bunt there. He couldn't get the bat back fast enough.
Airport pitching staff ERA 1.84 in the year, 196 innings pitched. 0-2, Epps goes after him. Over to second base, flips over to second for one. Did he scoop it? He does! Good job by Jeff Coate. Gillette to Dunlap. And back to Jeff Coate for the out in a 31st double play of the year.
Hey,
you called it.
Oh, man, I love it. And, you know, and Landon Jeff Coate did true to form over there. He scooped. He's a vacuum cleaner on first base. I mean, very, now it happens, but not very often does one get past him.
No.
Whether it's in the dirt, it don't matter. Not very often does it get past him.
That was a great play. Dunlap makes up for the error, scoops that, wheels around, throws to Gillette. And Gillette back to Jeff Coate, who, like you said, stretched out and scooped that one for a beautiful-looking double play.
Yes, sir.
Epps trying to get a 1-2-3 inning, maybe not the traditional way, but we'll take it any way we can get them. I think especially after you score 3 runs in the first inning, you want a 1-2-3 inning and get back in there.
Well, and that's got to deflate.
Sure it does.
Yeah, it's got to deflate them. You know, we went 3 up, 3 down. They scored 3 runs on us. What do we got to do differently?
That's their 4th double play in this series.
Yeah. Man.
You got to feel like they do a good job of converting runners into runs this season, but just haven't been able to do that against Airport due to those double plays. Epps pumps, fires. Woo, just misses on that one.
Ooh, that was close.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Epps looks over the mitt. Set the deal. Misses with that one as well.
That was a good miss pitch there because it was on the outside corner, just a little bit too far out.
Tried to get him to chase that one.
Yep.
Robinson, the catcher, up to the plate. Grounder over to first base. Jeff Coate. Underhand toss to Epps. Touches the bag. 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles. We'll head to the top of the second. 3-0 Eagles. Back with more in a moment. Airport Eagle Baseball right here on the Palmetto State Sports Network.
Get ready, South Carolina. Twitty's Mud Bog in Ulmer is back with the 2025 season. It all kicks off June the 14th with the Mud Bog season opener. Gates open at 9. Classes start at noon. Then don't miss the 14th annual Ronald McDonald event coming up September the 19th and 20th, featuring sled pulls Friday night at 7. And it all goes out with a bang November the 21st and 22nd with Trucks Gone Wild. Classes A and B start Friday at 7. Other classes Saturday at noon. Twitty's Mud Bog, 4396 Buford's Bridge Highway in Ulmer, South Carolina. Call 803-259-9252 for more information. That's 803-259-9252. Twitty's Mud Bog, where the mud flies and the fun never stops.
If you're looking for an auto repair shop that you can trust, you found us. Here at Lorix Auto Repair, we know how important it is to find a car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is our top priority each and every day. You will feel the difference that exceptional customer care makes when you work with Lorix Auto Repair. We know our team sets us apart, saving you time and money, not to mention worry. Be sure to stop in and see us weekdays from 8 to 5:30 at 4804 Augusta Road in Lexington, or visit us online at lorixauto.com.
Every time I look at you, I go blind. Every time I look at you, I go blind. Every time I look at you, I go blind.
And welcome back to Bruin Field. Mike Higgins alongside Ben Barnes. 3-0. Eagles lead this one over the home team Bruins. Right now 3-0, top of the second inning. Airport, and this inning going to bring up 9, 1 and 2. Sent 8 men to the plate last inning. Banged out 2 hits, reached on an error as well. And again, that killer blow last inning was that triple by Landon Jeffcoat.
Just got a note from someone said that our YouTube may have froze.
Okay, I'm not getting any error messages, but we can certainly restart it. Let me see. No, it looks like, let me double check here. Keep an eye on it for me, Ben.
Yes, sir.
Looks in, rocks, fires. Called strike.